Hey, okay. So, hi. So before I say anything, I just want to say thank you for your concern. I'm safe at the moment. I'm still alive. I'm on a Lime Street. My kids are safe. Um, Lots of people aren't safe, uh, but but thank you for your concern. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit about where I'm at the moment. Um, okay, let me share this screen here. I don't know if it bothers you guys listening to the news in the background, just in case some kind of emergency in that state, emotional state pops up, so I can so let me just share this. Hey guys, okay, so here, let's look. So I am right here. Okay, this is Gaza here. I am right here. I'm not going to show you exactly where. It's kind of a big city. Um, and you might hear missiles. I don't know. They're calm at the moment. Um, so this this area here was hardly attacked. So we got very lucky. Um, Over here, further down was attacked. Um, Over here was completely attacked. Uh, Here, horribly attacked. So all around where I'm at, completely attacked. For some reason, it's a larger city as well, and it was safe for now. So that's where I'm at. Oh, the sound sucks. Okay, thank you for that. Let me check. Thank you for that feedback. Yep. No, the sound should be okay. I don't know. Looks like it's coming in fine. Um, Let me know if it sucks. If that's what you meant. Um, so so that's where I'm at the moment. I I've been here for a while. I've been here for I've been here for around 7 years now. But I was also I was also involved at the beginning. I was in Gaza like before it was given away to be taken over by Hamas. I was there. I saw what it was like. I saw the Jewish settlements there. I saw it was much like the way the West Bank works today. Was working over there. It wasn't overpopulated. It was lots of farmland. It was really amazing. There was like plants were growing out of sand. I've never seen that before. Like it was just pretty wild to see like just crops, like farms everywhere, and crops growing out of sand. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So um, it was dangerous back then, but no one was really organizing. There were attacks. It was settlements. So everyone there had guns. The army was there. It was well controlled. And it was safe. Um, and then the they decided to uh, do a little test run, and it's letting them in their face now was a bad idea. And I thought it was a bad idea at the time as well. I mean, I'm all for peace and for people having land and for people, I don't know, having their right to define themselves and to they should have their own land somewhere. I completely agree. And even and so I don't think they didn't have it in Gaza. But anyways, so I thought it was a bad idea at the time, and I went to a protest. So here, let's see. So the day they closed the borders, they didn't evacuate all the Jews yet. The day they closed the borders, what a whole bunch of people did was they took buses. The buses got stopped along the way. They tried to hold us back, but we still wanted to do it. And we ended up. Um, so many people were so sure it would work. So many people were so sure, give peace a chance, it'll work. Don't worry about it. Um, Very, very convicted. Actually, there'll be less aggression. We're wasting so much money there occupying it. Um, all that kind of stuff. So lots of people were very convicted that this would work. Right? It's funny. The day after, like literally the day after they got Gaza, they started shooting rockets. It was just insane. It was like, what? All right, no one's gonna talk about that. All right. It wasn't that bad yet. Um, oh, maybe there's a weak internet connection. Right. Sorry, I was okay. So what did I do back then? We walked this way. Okay, we walked this way. And we got caught by the army, the Israeli army. Um, we got caught and we ended up in this area here, Karmaiman, which is close to Gaza. We were trying to walk into Gaza, and then we got derailed here by the army. We got stuck. We actually had to sit here for like 3 days before we agreed to pack it up. And so, um, but yeah, they closed the border like pretty far away, and we actually had to walk through, and they went so. Anyways, it was given off. I've been living here for a while. My kids are here. My kids are used to um, the bombs, the rockets, all that kind of stuff. Um, so one thing that Hamas did very intelligently is they got us used to, the status quo of the rockets, right? And feeling secure in this pattern. Oh, this is the pattern. They just shoot more rockets. One or two of us die. Some buildings get hurt. Most of them get blown up, and we retaliate. We already have targets planned out, and we can retaliate. We know where to retaliate. We try not to have civilian casualties, but they always have to happen. And whatever. That's like the status quo, right? That's what happens. The world gets mad. Israel has to apologize in front of the world over and over again. Um, and so that's what we're just used to. I'm just like, okay, that's probably what's happening this time. So I'm here. My kids slept. We had so many bombs that day, but it was just like, okay, maybe they're just doing way more bombs. Loud sirens as well. And my kids slept through it like till 11. They're used to it too. Um, so yeah, it's just like, I thought it was just like another one of those things. What they did was, they got us used to it. And at first, when you start seeing the bombs and hearing the bombs, you don't really pay attention. Um, so So one of the things that is weird here is I don't get to have a gun license, right? Because I'm not technically in the territory. The people in the territories have something threatening their lives. Here we have the army supposedly protecting us, right? So we don't need guns. So we're not allowed to have a gun license. So um, I'm going to go take out a gun license. I don't know what's going to happen to Gaza, but whatever happens, I need to have a gun license if I'm going to live in this country. So I'm going to take one out now, and the government can't say no anymore. Um, but what was happening before was when Jews were living in Gaza, it's just exactly the same way the West Bank is now. And to the West Bank's credit, right now they're not attacking in this moment yet. I hope they don't. But they're not causing more problems for us at the moment because we have like women, we have children, we have elderly captured, kidnapped, murdered, lots of bad stuff going on. Don't know what they're doing with them. Some pictures of kids in bird cages, a bunch of kids. They like section off the kids separately. They section off the women separately. Um, anyways, and by age, they section them off by age. So, anyways, uh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So all of the Jews in the Gaza area were allowed to have guns when they had villages and farms and things. Um, and they would get terror attacks on them every so often, but it's nothing to the degree of what we're getting now. They would get attacked, killed, and they were like the front line. They were protecting the rest of Israel. The rest of all of these places that we're in now, they were protecting all of that from what was going on in Gaza. Right? This was never at risk. None of these areas were ever at risk. The only places that were at risk were the places in Gaza. Everyone there had their own gun. Everyone there could protect themselves. The army was there. We were ready. It was fine, right? Um, so, oh, facing the mic. All right. No, no, yeah, no, no. They're not gonna try to trade prisoners right now. There's too many prisoners. So the way it worked in the past, like that's also a good pattern. The way it worked in the past was they would capture one soldier, three soldiers, something like that, and we'd have to release hundreds or thousands um, of terrorists in jail. Yeah, I'm just going to say the truth. They're terrorists. So we had to release thousands of them sometimes, for 3 people. So right now they have thousands of ours. Like, what are we supposed to do? What do we even give back? Like one for one? Um, yeah, no, they're not going to do that. They're gonna Israel. Actually, Prime Minister just did a talk. He said, you know what, enough is enough. What did he say? The whole world's gonna know what. Yeah, the whole world's. This is gonna echo in the world that if you try to destroy Israel, you get destroyed. So he's pretty much declared complete total war. He says it's going to take time. They're going to try to save the civilians there, I guess, um, um, if they can. Like they'll keep it in mind. But the main goal is just to get rid of this problem that they have. It's to get rid of Hamas, basically. That's it. So I don't know if they will reoccupy the land or what. Um, what's going to happen. I don't know what their plans are. I don't even know if they know what their plans are right now. No one was expecting this. We're just in that cycle of okay, more rockets, okay, more rockets. Everything is safe here. You don't even get to have guns here. Um, so yeah, the point I wanted to make too is that these settlements and these people are who are getting kidnapped and attacked are like the first line of defense. This is protecting the entire country here. They get the most missiles. They are not in occupied territories, right? But they get missiles all the time, and they are getting injured. So like that this is the way that the country is getting protected by these little settlements here that we're at, and so I think we should have guns, honestly. So, in the West Bank, so there are terror attacks there on a semi-regular basis, but they're not organizing to this degree, right? They're not able to get together, form together, and prepare for an attack in this way, in this form. Um, so they do they they do like little terror attacks, and right now, to their credit, they're like not attacking Israel, and that's good for them. Um, it's not in their best interest right now to attack Israel, and it's not in the best interest of peace right now that they attack Israel because Israel will not be acting in peace with them if they do. Um, and there's lots of good. Like I have a lot of Palestinian friends here. A lot of them are good people. A lot of them don't believe in this kind of thing. Um, so that's there's extremists. So the main point of this is just saying that I was okay. So what happened? The kids were awake until 11. Um, sorry, they were sleeping until 11. Woke up. We didn't even know anything was happening. We just had to hang out here. Stayed in the house. We're used to these kind of days. You don't leave the house. We don't actually have bomb shelters here, so we have to either gather in the stairwell or um, well, the rockets come from that side, so we sit more on this side or in the center of the building, which is like the bathroom area. So, so yeah, so far I'm safe. I got my kids out. My kids are their mother took them up north with some family over there. My ex-wife took them. So I'm here by myself, sort of thing, and hope everything works out. I've heard that they started taking back settlements already. Not settlements. They started taking back villages already. Some of the villages were overrun. Let's the most problematic village that was overrun was Netivot. Yeah, there was also a big fight here on the coast, a lot on this beach. Um, they didn't get to here. Still, it was completely overrun. People there are supposed to lock their doors. Lots of stories of people. There's not even proper locks in the bomb shelters, so many stories of people just holding the door for like 6 hours at a time, almost passing out, like elderly people even holding the door, making sure they don't come in, making sure they can't turn that door. And a lot of bullets are making it through like the door of the bomb shelter and stuff. So yeah, bad planning and yeah, very surprising as well that we didn't see it coming. Like the the borders. Okay, so the borders are supposed to be all concrete, reinforced, monitored. Anyone gets close, they're supposed to be shot. Like you don't get close to these borders, right? Um, and just unthinkable that they could cross the border and we would be so caught off guard and unaware. Um, and all of the first responders sort of tried to hold it off and got it stuck in this region. Because right now they're worried that they're going to be able to get into the rest of Israel. Right, Israel's sort of big, not really, actually quite tiny, but they're still all caught in this area here right now. So retaking most of them, hitting a lot of targets right now. I woke up this morning; it just smelled like gunpowder. Like uh, I've been on gun ranges before. I've been in the army. I know what gunpowder smells like, but this is just like the whole air is thick with gunpowder smell, yeah, just from all of the bombs. The cutoff. Israel's been supplying power, water, gas, all this kind of stuff to Gaza, and Israel cut off all of those lines. Um, Food. They've been delivering food trucks and building supplies, stuff like that too, and cut them all off. Uh, so Gaza is now not getting anything. But yeah, they have a whole bunch of. And I've seen videos of some of our side too. These guys are just dumb. They're gonna. I don't know. There's like some Telegram groups. I joined Telegram to see what was going on. That are sharing like real live videos, not stuff for the public, right? So just to know really what's going on. So yeah, on the Jewish side, they treat like the these are people who came into Israel obviously to kill their families, take their children. I don't know what with them over there, but yeah, so mistreating them pretty badly, and that's kind of dumb. They're gonna like when this is all over, there's going to be a whole bunch of people who get some kind of reprimand for that kind of behavior. They did it on camera, and their faces are clear, and just yeah, not not cool. Um, okay, so here, you need to get out of occupied Palestine. Okay, I'm not in occupied Palestine. I'm in Israel. Being a Zionist citizen automatically means that you're a terrorist. No, I'm not a terrorist. I'm not terrorizing anybody. I'm just living here. I've got kids here. Instead of oppressing Muslim and Christian people, no, I'm not oppressing. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know where you're getting your information from. All of that is absolutely wrong. Um, but I'm not even going to bring that point up right now. It's just beside the point. That's very tactless and tasteless to bring on these kind of ideologies right now. So one of the things the prime minister said is, the world really thought, oh, poor Palestinians, like this kind of argument. This kind of argument. This is what the world was really thinking. A lot of people are questioning this argument. This is a very good classic example of this argument. So actually, thank you for posting that. So so this is what the world was thinking. Um, Obviously, Israel is getting a whole bunch of missiles into Gaza, from Gaza. People are getting murdered. Like this is not how you like. Gaza was given away as a trial. Like, hey, here, take this land. If you do bad, if you do well there, we'll give you more. We'll trust you more. Like this is the first step to trust, right? Um, Finally, there's a Palestinian state, right? Finally, and the day after they shoot rockets into Israel, they vote for Hamas, which is the terrorist party. 70%, by the way. So the 30% of them were okay, but Hamas has been murdering their own citizens ever since. Um, so yeah, and then the world portrays this as Israel retaliating against rocket strikes, as being harsh and okay. So Israel was kind of forced to, you know, I don't want to say it, but be a bitch. Yeah, be a bitch to the world. Like, okay, people are shooting rockets in your country, but you have to be a bitch. You're not allowed to retaliate. You're not. Oh, the numbers are off. Uh, you're not allowed to defend yourself, right? Um, not allowed to attack where they're attacking from, and just take it. Just take it. So Israel develops a great missile defense system that is able to shoot down missiles, sells it, makes a profit off of it. So good for them for that. And we just get used to that state. But we see right now what their true intention was, and that's what the prime minister said: is like the world now sees what Hamas really is. Right. Before that, the world thought, oh, they're just victims. No, they're not victims. Right. This is what Hamas really is. So, like this kind of argument now at this time is just you need to update. You need to update your argument. You need to update your information. I'm sorry. But yeah, thanks for showing that. That's like what was before. So that's one of the things the prime minister said. Like now, everybody, there's no question. Everybody knows what's going on. Um, yeah, there's yeah, it's just that. So I mean, it was. He also said the prime minister also said it's the biggest mistake that that they've ever made. This was just their mistake. They have now signed their own death warrant by doing this. There's no, yeah. And anyone who thinks differently at the moment is going to. Israel's taking fire also from the north at the moment. Lebanon is joining in, um, and Iran is sort of supporting them. Uh, well, they've been supporting them a while militarily, but now politically. So the north is getting shot at the moment as well. Um, this place here at the very north, Kiryat Shmona, has been evacuated. Um, and a few terrorists from Hezbollah are starting to come in from from Lebanon right there. So they're starting to have some incursions in the north as well. So yeah, that's what's going on. But yeah, thank you for worrying. I am safe and I will be okay. It looks like Israel is uh, starting to take care of the problem right now. So they've cleared out most of the villages. They are retaliating. They are just tanks everywhere, um, helicopters, airplanes. Just the full force of Israel is now going to come on Gaza, and they fucked up. I'm sorry, they fucked up. You had a chance. You had a chance, and yeah, I feel bad for them. I do. I, like this is basically condoning some form of genocide. But I mean, like, uh, guys, guys, like you just signed your own death warrant. It's like the only truth of destruction is it deserves to be destroyed. That's it. Destruct. We have to destroy destruction, and that's what this is literally like. The word Hamas in Hebrew literally means destruction. That's what it means. They chose a name that means destruction. So, uh, what a situation, right? And then, like, not to take away from what's going on in the Ukraine, because yeah, also they have had so many more losses. They are suffering so much worse, and Russia is now talking about Poland. Like, what the hell, guys? What the hell is wrong with the world? Why are countries allowed to attack other countries? Like, this is a country now, right? This is now a country. A country is now attacking another country. It's a small country, smaller than it's just going to get destroyed. Like, why would you do that? Why would you start a war that you can't win? Why would you why would you reveal yourself in this way? I don't know. That's my take on the moment. But I'm also not completely processed yet on what's going on. So yeah. All right. Well, it's been long enough. Yeah. Have a good one, guys. I'll let you know how things progress, I guess, over time.